And finally, welcome back to Jubilee Road for another year of playing trains. So thank you everyone for joining me here for the first time in 2025. Now I have not done a video for, is it about 3 weeks? I think it might be. I always take around 2 to 3 weeks just to have a break from making videos and everything, because it does take up an awful lot of time doing videos. Those of you who make videos like I do for the channels, you know what I mean. So it was a nice break, but it's about time I got on with it, isn't it? So yeah, welcome back guys, back to the channel for another year. So in today's video, I'm going to quickly talk to you about what's coming up. Hornby, we'll talk about them, and I am going to give you a full layout tour as well. We might just see that loco that's just gone past. That is the newest loco I have here in the collection. It is a Class 57, and it's done by Helgen. There is a bit of a controversy behind those. They're not the best models out there, but I did pick it up recently because it's from the Locomotive Services fleet, the Black 57, and I do want that for my collection. So in 2025 then, what are we going to do? Well, play with some trains? I'll go and film some. I think that might be coming up. So yes, I'll be doing the usual things here at Jubilee Road. Scenery videos, I'll be doing those again. Running sessions, loco reviews. We do have a couple of videos coming up where we do look at new locomotives. I will be keeping up with the Jubilee Road news, that's coming up. Visiting locos, that'll be happening. Layout tours, layout updates. And when it all goes wrong, shouldn't forget that one, should I? That's coming very soon, by the way. So plenty to look at and do here at the layout. Out and about videos then, I'll be doing usuals. I will be visiting heritage lines over the next 12 months. I will be visiting the Jubilee Railway for their Steam Gala in March. We're going to Severn Valley Railway, Model World Live. I'll be at there hopefully for the both days. So if you're going, put in the comment sections. It'd be good to see you there. So awful lot is coming up. And obviously it's Rail 200. 200 years of pretty much the railways. Railways were around before that, by the way. There are earlier locomotives around, but that's when it was all built from that part 200 years ago. So we will be hopefully doing some events out and about for that, and we will be doing events here at Jubilee Road to do with the Rail 200 as well. Here's that 57 coming. Just see it passing in the background there. So yeah, loads coming here on the channel. We do have a brand new project coming, which is currently downstairs. It's stored downstairs at the moment. I've hinted enough on the Facebook page and here on the channel, so you should know what that is. And we will be having maybe a couple of guests on the channel to do with that, who know a lot more about that scale than I do. So you know it's not 00 scale. It isn't. So yeah, loads to come. Let's get on then to Hornby. As you all know, in January, Hornby always announce the new range for the next 12 months. And being 2025, that is what we got. Now, overall, yeah, it's not a bad range. There's pretty much something in there for each era. You got diesel, steam, electric, modern image, heritage railway stuff you can use, coaches, wagons, railroad. There's an awful lot in there. I'm just going to say a little but. It's a little bit boring. Sorry Hornby, I know you got a good range, but it is a bit boring. There was nothing in there that went, oh my gosh, that's absolutely amazing. But there are a couple of things I'm interested. And here's the first one. The Saint class. Yeah, you probably guessed I would go for that one. It's been a missing loco in the ready-to-run market for an awful long time, so it's nice that Hornby have gone in for that. I did hear rumours before they were working on it from talking to different people, so it's nice to see that. I'm obviously going to get Lady of Legend, because why wouldn't I, to run on the Clifton Valley Railway here at the layout. They're looking rather nice. I'll be keeping up on the development of those. The other thing, a Railroad Class 800. Now, where on earth did that come from? That's a bit of a surprise to, I think, everyone. And I've seen the prices, and I thought, oh, okay. The coaches are £30 each, the centre cars, and I think the 2-pack in the GWR livery was about 135 from the retailers, and I thought, that's not a bad price when you get the whole set, is it? So yes, I have pre-ordered that with Lord and Butler Model Rail Centre, and I will be picking that up to run with my other one. And I did pre-order Lady of Legend with MIB models, so I got 2 different things there. That's really much it from the range for me, so nothing gonna break the bank, which I always have a habit of doing that. I don't know why. So let me know your thoughts on the Hornby announcements. Are you getting anything? Yeah, it's not bad, is it? And they did say they're announcing other stuff through the year, so we'll look out for that as well, won't we? So yeah, welcome to the channel 2025. I hope you've had a nice new year. I know that's a while ago now, and I hope you're enjoying the 2025 so far. So yeah, welcome back everyone. This nutter's back on YouTube. I gotta have a laugh, haven't you? So yeah, all that to come and more during 2025. So then, should we have a full layout tour? I think we should. Let's go and have a look at the layout, shall we? Here we go then, all layout update time. I have left that Class 57 running there, so you probably see it around. So this is the main depot then here at Jubilee Road. It's been this way for a long time. Still got bits to finish, and all this area is still, you know, nowhere near finished. It's a bit mess. I seem to use it as a dumping ground quite a lot while doing scenic work. We got 2 lines here which are storage sidings, and I'm sure you've spotted this. How on earth could you miss that? That isn't mine. That's lent to me by my friend James. He thought I might like to run it on the layout. Well, of course I would. You will see this in a running session coming up very soon here on the layout, and a couple of other locomotives there as well. So if I just spin you around, here is the main station area. Canopy is there. That canopy is been on both old Jubilee Road and the new one. It's looking very full here. We got my locomotive services rake of Mark 1s. That is why I got that 57. We got a castle set. We got Transport for Wales set just here. And obviously we got the teaks. I was hoping for more Transport for Wales stuff, by the way, from Hornby, but no such luck, unfortunately. This was the depot extension that I did, seems like probably almost 2 years ago now, and I have just left it and done nothing with it. It doesn't have track power and all the rest of it. I need to get round to it, but you know, all things considered, is so much going on. This is a visiting Black 5 as well. This is from my friend Jack. This is the earlier tooling, so not the latest one, which I do have now, by the way. So that's here for a comparison video, because it's always nice to look at comparisons between old and new tooling. This will give you a sense of the size of Jubilee Road. You can see it goes all the way down there around the curve. You can see all storage shelves there, so plenty going on. There we go then, that is the sort of truck yard. You've got some shops on a high street just there, which again needs to be finished. We come round into the city area now. Again, this has been quite a main vocal point of this layout for an awful long time. We got the back scene there. Loads of people ask me where I got that from, but it was from Jubilee Lane Printing. Jeff, his name is, he printed that, and absolutely no idea where that is. It's somewhere in this country, so if you recognise that skyline, please help, because I have absolutely no idea where it is, and everyone keeps asking me. I'm like, sorry, I have no clue. It's definitely not Cardiff, I'm sure of that. So here is the city section. Yes, there is a massive locomotive in the city area at the moment. I've got nowhere to store that, believe it or not, at the moment. So I thought, just keep it safe there so nothing hits it, or I don't kick it, or anything falls on it. So it's just sitting there for now. The wedding is still going, and oh dear, Santa is still there. You know, I think you should have finished. You're finished by now, sir. You're either very late for Christmas or way too early. Now, sling your up, get out of here. Oh gosh, I'm a nutter really, aren't I? But we got the moving car system which needs work. Both of the trucks are operating quite well. We got the castle area just here. I did do quite a bit of work over there fairly recently. We got the grass, and you can hear the creaky floor, by the way, in the background. You can just see the work I've done there. A little bit more that needs doing. If we come around this way, we got the start of the narrow gauge line here at the layout. I've literally only just put that building in place. It was a surplus, is that how you say it? I think it is. Building here, I thought, yeah, I think that will look rather nice. And we have the back one double fairly there as well. So if we keep going around, this work was done literally days ago. God, that floor is really creaky, isn't it? I finally got the fence down all the way, and I have started the ballasting work. But I've come across something I'm not happy about. This track is too close to this edge. Far too close, as you can see that. So I'm going to cut this out and lower it down slightly so we can get a nice better edge, because that is just doesn't look right to me, and I'm sure you will agree. If we continue round this way then, this is my favourite part of the layout. Really happy with that scenic work. And you can see the fence, which is I did. And you can see the greenery now the other side of that fence, and this is all ballasted here. That will be sorted out. I got a couple of plans for that in the future as well. Move to the other end of the layout now. I was just standing up there, and you can see the heritage line down here, which we will have a look at. Again, it gives you a sense of scale of the layout up here. Here's the bridge. Now this piece is missing because I was doing work on the heritage railway, and I didn't want to smash that bridge to pieces. Well, if I hit it, because I would. It's a Hornby suspension bridge, and I've added my own brick effect. It's not finished yet. I do want to do more paint work. That is a network rail access area. Now I want to detail that up with some sleepers and, you know, different bits of equipment there, that kind of stuff. A halt for the 009 or narrow gauge just here. We got some more scenic work before the main line goes into a tunnel just there, and this needs to be done. If you come down here, you can see the narrow gauge crosses over the branch line just there. Thought that would be a nice feature. Currently rebuilding this station just here. It's going to be a footbridge to connect both platforms and up here, so there's direct access between the two lines. If we spin over here, now I want to change the sort of direction of this line. It needs to go more straight and go across there at a more of an angle, so I'm going to redo that piece of track. This is two separate lines which goes into a small sort of storage yard just over there. Here is the tunnel section. That piece is down because something, of course, stopped in the tunnel, so I had to access that in there. I haven't done nothing with this at the top. I will get round to doing more detail on that at some point. I got to do all the grass in area on that. You can see the 009, it just ends there for now while I figure out what to do with that. If we continue round, here is the branch line coming up the incline, back up to the main line level. You've got the main line tracks coming around there with retaining wall. Definitely a big feature of Jubilee Road, isn't it? Retaining wall everywhere. You've got this again, which is a network rail yard, which I want to put bits and pieces in. It's the 57. Very good runners, mind. Very good. And then as this comes up, we've got a road going under, disused sidings, and then this is where you come back in to the station area. Then you've got some houses and buildings there, and there is the main station. Again, it gives you a sense of scale, doesn't it? So, the Heritage Railway. So you've got the main line, the branch line. Now if we come down to this section, all the way down here, we have the Heritage Railway. Now this is my Heritage Railway here. It has been here for quite some time now. I'm quite happy with that, the way that looks. Whether I'm going to keep that pond there, I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts on that. Just behind there, that goes into quite a large storage yard for the Heritage Railway. So if we carry on going down here, we got some sheep just here. You can't have, one of them's fallen over. Oops, I don't know what he's done. running around too much. You can't have a Welsh layout without sheep. No, you've got to have some sheep somewhere. If we carry on around here, we got a farm area just here. Thought that would be rather nice to fit in this area. Some horses, we got a tractor. There's their access point, as you can see there. That's always a nice shot during running sessions. The farm access track just here. This all needs finished as well, as you can see, and the line goes down there. And I'll show you what's going on down there. Looks like it's snow down there, doesn't it? There we go then, we've moved back down the other end of the layout. I was just standing down there with that scenic area, and we come into this area. Now this area was all rebuilt last year. I just wasn't happy with the sort of initial layout of it, so I redid the whole lot. And you can see the start of the big embankment behind the Heritage Railway. Just to point out, I don't know if you can see that too well, that is the new Dapple Large Prairie. I got a video coming up very shortly. Absolutely exceptional value for money on those, so I will be doing a video shortly on that. There's a bridge just here. This gap is going to have a river in it running alongside there, so the river will come under this bridge and flow down that way. I got a signal box 3D printed by MIB Models. This is the new Hornby Black 5 with steam generator, lights and sound. You will see my thoughts here on the channel of that. I'm just going to say, yeah, it's well worth a watch, or a buy, should I say. If we carry on around here then, the line does split. These two go round a curve into the platforms, and that is the main line access. Like you get the Severn Valley Railway and the West Somerset, they have mainline connections. That's what I've simulated here. So just here then, there's just another dumping ground. This is going to be the car park for the station. At the moment, there's just bits and pieces everywhere. I need to get that sorted. And then we come into the station area itself. There's a loco on the roof. I don't know what you're doing there, but I know one of the EFE J94s or austerities. Absolute pile of junk, to be honest, they are. So I can't wait for the Acura scale one, which is coming. Be way beyond one of those. And then we got, this is the station area. That's the access into the storage yard, which I showed you down the other end. What I'm going to do for scenic wise behind here, I have absolutely no idea, so give me some thoughts on that. I just don't know where I'm going to go with that at all. And then just underneath, we got the control station. There's my ACE controller. I'm currently using my Gauge Master DC controller to run that loco there. And just underneath, I can show you, you can see the storage yard. There's a couple of units sitting there. There's about 4 or 5 lines, I believe, under there. So that is the layout tour here at Jubilee Road. It gives you an idea of scale, what work I have done, and what's still left, loads to do. Obviously, if you have any suggestions, please let me know of what scenic items I can do and all of that. So there's plenty, as you know, going on here at the layout.